Top 5 regrets people have before dying. Death is a scary topic that most of us would rather avoid. No one really likes to think about dying. In a recent year, a survey had documented some of the common thoughts people have before they die. First regret. I wish I had the courage to live a life true to myself, not the life others expected of me. This was the most common regret in the survey. For many people, they feel like they did not have a chance to live out their dream. Why? Because they have lives, jobs, families, and plenty of other responsibilities. They thought that they don't have enough time to pursue their dreams. They rationalize and persuade themselves into making the decisions that make the most sense at the time. As they get older and closer to death, majority of people feel that they spend so much of their life seeking others' approval, scared of taking risks, busy working for money and paying off debt. The older we get, we tend to look back at our lives. We tend to recall unreached goals and aspirations. For me, looking back, I am glad that I was not scared of taking calculated risks and being true to myself. I was able to do many things back when I was in high school and college that I probably couldn't do it now due to my busy schedule and health. While you still have a lot of years to live, be sure to make some time to live out your dream, your desires, and go on an adventure before you lose your health and free time. Start working toward your goals and dreams now. Don't keep putting things off until it's too late. Remember, no one lived forever, and if you do live a long life, will your health still be there in your later years to do things that you want to do when you're younger? Second regret. I wish I didn't work so hard. This might not sound surprising that majority of men agree with this lifelong regret. Majority of people spend their best years working and making money, which causes a person to spend less time with their loved ones. It is important to figure out what is really important from the start. Work and money are important in today's society, but so do your loved ones. Ask yourself, are the unnecessary expenses and things that make your life busy and stressful more important than your loved ones? Shouldn't you cut down on those that are unnecessary to make some free time to improve your relationship? Thinking back, when I was fresh out of college, I was a workaholic. I didn't mind it at first. Why? Because I am working more to get more experience for my future career, and also I have student loans to pay back. Back then, I was an EMT and I was working crazy hours, like 24 hours, and eventually promoted to 40-hour shifts. However, the 40-hour shift started to take a toll on my body due to lack of sleep and constant job-related stress. Somehow, I fell into a trap just working a job for the sake of making money. Then I realized that I do not want to regret of what I could and would have done when I'm still in my prime years. Is it worth it? If you work your ass off at a job that you don't care about, just because it pays the bill. Somewhere along the way, we lose sight of the end goal of why we start working in the first place. Some people work to pay off debt, some work for a better lifestyle, while others work just to survive paycheck by paycheck. Eventually, most people get lost in the process and unable to spend time with their loved ones and wasting their youths. There is a small minority out there that are able to do the job that they love and able to live a decent lifestyle while still able to spend time with their family and friends. You can also become like them too. Moderation and having a right lifestyle balance and choices are the key. Third regret. I wish I had the courage to express my feeling. Speaking honestly is difficult, but it can bring your relationship to a whole new level. The importance of love becomes more obvious toward the end of life. Money can be lost and made back as you get older. Love, on the other hand, might not come back with time. When you are younger, unreturned love can be more painful. If you are afraid of getting hurt, remember that it's better to make your love known than to spend the rest of your life dwelling on what you could have been if you express your feeling. I personally think I don't say I love you enough to my parents, especially my brother, because somehow I think it's weird. Maybe because of my Asian cultural background and how I was raised. I don't know about other families, but my family we show love and appreciation through actions. Maybe because I was raised up with a stereotypical masculine mindset too. You shouldn't cry. Suck it up. Be a man. Men should not be emotional. Things like that eventually make me have difficulty express my feeling now that I am older. I should have spoken my mind more instead of holding back and resenting things in my head. I know now that it's not healthy. As I grow older, I realize that if you want to have a healthy relationship, whether with your friends or your loved ones, honesty and confrontation are necessary. The common misconception about confrontation is that it creates division and hostility. In reality, if it is done kindly and constructively, confrontation can deepen mutual respect and understanding. Fourth regret. I wish I had stayed in touch with my friends. As we grow older, we tend to have more responsibilities and more busy schedule. Therefore, it is so easy for us to get lost in our hectic life that we forget to take care of our relationships. If you don't intentionally stay in touch with your friends and allow friendship to slip away over time, you may lose contact with your friend throughout the years. According to a research survey, many people miss their old friends and the memory they share together as they are dying. Ask yourself this question: how many friends and loved ones will be there when you are laying on your deathbed? It should not be a difficult choice to take some time out of your busy, hectic life to take care of your relationship. Everyone has a busy life and some might be in the difficult times, but once in a while, catching up and sharing how both your lives have been will do a wonder for your relationships. That as long as you try your best to stay in touch once in a while and the other side know why you are busy, they should understand and be accommodating with your relationship through the years. Fifth regret. I wish I had let myself be happier. Most people did not realize until the end of their life that happiness was their choice. I understand that there are situations that clinical depressions and mental illness affect one's happiness. But if you are normal and healthy, why isn't happiness a choice for you? By getting stuck in old habits and scared of change, we are stuck in an environment that we feel comfortable in. But the problem is that at the end of the road, people wish they should have taken more risks and have more fun and really just experience life. It is easy to play the victim of circumstance and prevent yourself from moving on in your life. You tend to settle for mediocrity because it is familiar to you. You can pretend to be content with what you have now because you are too afraid to explore and to take risks for something better. With risk comes a chance of failure and embarrassment. So most people would rather be safe and just be content with what they have now. But ask yourself this question: is this the life that you wanted? Are you a proactive or a reactive person? Be unafraid of change. And don't worry about what others think of you. Will you make the choice and take action to have a happier life, or be content with what you have now and hope that one day you will be happy? I used to think that our circumstances are who we are. In order to be happy, I had to be rich. In order to be rich, I had to have this job and I have to have this hot girlfriend. I had to have this and that in order to be happy. But eventually, I realized that happiness is internal. You can't always be happy all the time. I don't know about others, but for me, it is more a matter of perspective. There's always something going to happen in life. But if you can take a step back and see where you are in life and appreciate the good things, you can have a clarity and better mindset before you start tackling the challenges ahead of you. On your deathbed, what others think about you quickly faded, and the question remains is, are you happy with your life? Do you live a fulfilling and purposeful life? Hey, I hope you guys liked the video. What are your thoughts on these top 5 regrets in life? What about yours? What's your biggest regret in life so far? Let me know by commenting down below. Thanks for watching. For more video, click here to subscribe, and I will see you again on the next video.